Hi, I'm Andy and welcome to Ventures. We are going on a small but very fast bus to city centre. First of all, to get a special bus to the Glasgow Vintage Vehicle Trust open day. I think it's going to be a really nice day, not just weather-wise, but actually it's going to be really cool and beneficial for use. Old buses are still something to be looked at and enjoyed, and this place is really cool. It's really big. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to get on with the rest of the travelling because we have to change over at George Square. It's a bit elusive, this where the bus is going to park, but it seems likely it's going to be parked over here. Right, okay. It's a rather old bus indeed. Yeah. On the Glasgow Vintage Vehicle Trust website, they say the bus parks close to Queen Street. You would think, you know, in that kind of general vicinity when they say that. But it parks all the way up here, and we've been trying to play guesswork for the best part of like 30 minutes to see what is being served by this bus. It's very confusing. Right, so we're at a right stop, at the right place, at the right time. Buses are 2 an hour or every 30 minutes to this Bridgeton bus garage owned by Glasgow's Vintage Vehicle Trust. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Filming on any moving object really seems a bit of a nightmare because the lighting's always forever changing, and 1 minute you could look pretty damn good, and then a couple of seconds later pretty damn shit. I'm trying to do something where it makes right. Anyway, yeah, so we're on a bus to Bridgeton bus garage, and it's always quite good seeing these reopen days. I will say one thing, because it's recently introduced LEZ, you know, it mammothly changes the route the courtesy buses do round the town without being fined. It's unnecessary, to be honest. And the only people actually winning from this LEZ/fining thing, of course, is the City Council. More money for cocaine and caviar patties. The first bus, Pride bus, it actually looks a really good quality colour scheme, and even the usual first bus colours on this first bus are replaced by a very sharp and good looking blue, which is metallic. Oh yes, my mate just pointed out something here, the GVVT shop, Glasgow Vintage Vehicle Trust. All sorts of models for all tastes. Even here, the chairs have been reupholstered into a first bus maquette. Not the most likeable maquette, but whatever. Across this open day, one thing I can certainly say is there's a lot more cars than normal. And maybe it's quite a good thing having such an incorporation. Uh, yeah, it's always good to come along here and kind of relive the days of buses past and kind of feel nostalgic. I definitely do like looking back at previous buses because some of our new ones are pretty soulless. In an earlier part of the film, I mentioned it's not just buses that are in this garage, cars as well, but also some trucks. Now, you may be able to recognise this shape of bus in general, but also the colour of the text. It actually was one of the Megabus Gold services between Glasgow and London at night. It was comprised of beds, not seats, and then the seats got taken out when Megabus Gold was kind of financially unfeasible, and they put the seats in and ran it for express services. Now this brand, Midland Bluebird, is without in existence now, albeit with more modern buses. First bus for a while had Midland Bluebird, and it's now been given to McGill's only in the last recent of weeks. This bus is a West Coast Motors bus, only going as far as Tarbert. Now, needless to say again, West Coast Motors have got more efficient and more futuristic types of buses like the Scania Isar I6. Aye. This bus we're reviewing at the back, but it'll be interesting to actually see what it says on the front, where its end location is. Oh, it's a Glasgow bound West Coast motor bus. There's some other buses.
That's the Ford.
Yeah. Good thing with Fords is parts are really good and easy to get. Oh. You could be easily forgiven that much TV services, but in actual honesty, let's be honest, I'm in the last garage beside one of the best brands. What? Actually been sold?
That's a smaller one, it's 187.
That's a good price.
Aye.
I'll show you. That's a good price.
Aye, is that so, to be honest?
The one cost me £20. And then you've got to stick and paint and sell it. The transfers.
That's a good price.
Okay.
Like people say, that's dear. He said, well, £20 for more, £10 to paint and stick. The transfers are about £5 or £6.
Aye.
That's a steal at that price.
Aye. Right, let's get it then.
Is that something there?
Oh, that's my ticket. Oh, okay. Right.
What?
Yeah.
I think the box right there. Always like £40.
Yes. This is a bus I had visited earlier, as in just passed by it. The originally Megabus Gold. My mate thought, what a good idea, and actually get inside the bus.
Tickets, please.
I'll take my concession cards in the pocket.
We're going to Campbelltown.
Aye.
This is a boogie bus.
There we go. There's a cab. There's an additional seat here because this used to run Glasgow to London with 2 drivers. So you have passengers front 2 seats. And further on into the bus is where degeneracy would start happening. These used to hold beds. It's not the first time. Yeah, based on the same design as a celebrity bus. But these buses, when they had beds on board, there was actual shagging going on. Not just in the front or the back of the bus, just kind of a general smattering of everywhere. That didn't look right. It's never lost its reputation for the shagging bus. Why is there Star Wars music being played here? Oh, they're playing a movie. So yeah, this is the top deck and it's unbridled glory. With the shaggers on board, of course. Microwaves ready to heat up your breast milk or other forms of milk. And once again, this is the bit where the beds are, almost hammock style type things, and there's another style of bed just there. But yeah, a no decadent megabus vehicle is without its toilet. Whether it stinks, I don't know. I haven't opened the door. Anyway, hopefully conclusively concludes the X Megabus tour. Back in Glasgow, and an observation I can certainly say, Glasgow looks absolutely amazing, drenched in sunlight. Kind of looks a bit American-esque. We're on our way up to Ballot on a train. It's a Sunday. The weather's absolutely amazing. It brings absolutely everybody out in this kind of weather. We've not been up that direction for quite a long time. Plus we're going to see the Loch Lomond Sea Life place as well. See that there? That's the origin story of me. You're mental, you're mental, you're mental. Well, look at that, look what I'm sitting on, a fancy damn pink chair. Ooh. Right, well, I will say I've massively enjoyed myself today. Been down in Bridgeton at the bus garage, Glasgow Vintage Vehicle Trust, having a wee bit of reminiscence about earlier days and stuff like that. And then shooting all the way up to Loch Lomond. It was absolutely fantastic, via Ballot of course. So it's been a really nice day, and as you can see, wow, the weather is absolutely roasting. Very, very clear skies. It's been absolutely great. Just wanted to say thanks for joining, and we'll be with you for another episode roughly next month. Catch you later.